Hey everyone, Mrs. Gregg here, and Mrs. Brown is joining me today. We are going to play Beat the Calculator together and show you how to play this game at home. If you don't have a calculator like this one, then you can always use a calculator on a computer or a tablet or on your phone as well. So hopefully today this will help us with our addition fluency and adding up numbers within 20. So the way the game works is you need a set of number string cards. They look like this, and you'll have to cut those out ahead of time to play this game. You'll need another person, so you have to have two players, and you'll need some paper to write on. So in this game, what happens is Mrs. Brown and I are going to kind of race each other to see who can solve the equation first. So Mrs. Brown is going to be using mental math or writing her equations down on paper, and I'm going to be adding them up on the calculator. So we're going to see who can get finished first, Mrs. Brown or myself. So are you ready, Mrs. Brown?
Yes, let's get started.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to flip over the first card. It is 8 plus 5 plus 2. Here we go.
I got 15.
All right, I got 15 also, so I would maybe call that one a tie because we got it the same amount of time. So Mrs. Brown, can you kind of explain your strategy when you added those up?
Yes, I knew that 8 plus 2 was 10. So you can see where I wrote 8 plus 2 is 10, and then I came back and I added the 5 to it. So 10 plus 5 I knew was 15. It was just quick and easy.
So, Mrs. Brown, could you have done that also just in your brain, mentally?
I could have done that in my brain. Yes, indeed, I could have.
Very cool. All right, we'll call that one a tie, so we better do a few more to see who wins. All right, here's the next one. 10 plus 6 plus 6. Here we go. Oh, Mrs. Brown is already done. She did that one in her brain. So, I got 22. Mrs. Brown got 22. So, tell us what your thinking was.
I will tell you, I had 10 plus 6 plus 6. And I know that 6 plus 6 is 12. And I know that if I have 12 and I add one more 10 to it, I'm going to get 22.
Wow. So, Mrs. Brown, it sounds like if you know your math facts, then you can solve these equations pretty quickly.
Yes.
So really, we don't need the calculator. It is fun to play against someone and to try to race them, but really it's good to know all these facts on your own. So as you're playing, make sure that you are using the facts that you know to help you. And if you don't know, Mrs. Brown, what are some other strategies we could use on paper if we don't know our facts?
Oh, if you don't know your facts, you could use your hundreds chart, and you could start at 10, count on 6 more, and then count on 6 more after that. Like
so
this.
You could
so
do it
you would
on
be
here.
at 10. You'd start at 10, and then I'd count 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I've got another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And look where I landed, right there on the 22.
Perfect. So you could count on your hundreds chart, which you should have at home. Could you maybe draw on your paper something?
You certainly could. You could draw 10 circles, and then draw 6 more circles, and then draw 6 more circles. That might take a little bit longer, but you can do that.
That would take a little while, but we want you to solve these the way that you are able to solve them. So I hope you get to play Beat the Calculator with someone, and then maybe if you play for a little bit, you could switch who has the calculator and who's doing it on paper. So I hope you enjoy playing the game.